Hello friends, this is Ganesh and video number 32 on ABAP. This is a continuation of the topic module pool programming, and I have completed two videos on this model pool or Dynpro or screen programming in ABAP. And today I'm going to take the concept called menu painter. This is a part of model pool programming. Once you start designing your screen, the entire screen is going to be controlled by your own program. Even the menus, application toolbar buttons, standard toolbar buttons, what is the title of your screen. So everything is going to be coming under your own program, and the entire design is going to be going to be happening in SE41 transaction, and this is only for designing purpose. And the action or the event, if the menu is clicked, I have to transfer to some other screen or I want to call another transaction. So those kind of or some set of codings I have to write. So these things are coming under SE38 only. Okay, so we'll see one by one. We have a little more interesting concept compared to SE51. Let's see what are they. Let's get into the slide first. And today we're going to see menus and submenus. You know about these, right? Menus and submenus. Whenever there is a menu, file, open, new, save, and furthermore menus are going. So those is nothing but submenus. And application toolbar buttons is nothing but where you are able to find in SE38 like a pretty printer, pattern, activate, check. Those are called application toolbar buttons. Okay, that is application toolbar, and what are the buttons over there? That is called application toolbar buttons. Standard toolbar buttons, it's quite different in the new version of SAP GUI ABAP. Previously, it's coming in your wherever there is a command prompt, and over there you have some buttons. Click, what is that? Back, save, close, those things. And in some newer version, those save, cancel, everything little bit. It's coming another down of your screen. Okay, the functionality is same. Maybe the way they are keeping the buttons is a little different. And the function keys is nothing but you're going to assign a function key for any action. Like normally for check, the function key is control F2. For activate, control F3. For pattern, control F6, right? So these are nothing but a function key. So function keys is a combination of like F1, F2, or control plus function keys, or shift plus function keys, or control plus shift plus function keys. So we are going to assign some function keys to our own menus or our own buttons in our particular screen. And then title bar, so this is entirely controlled by your own custom program. So even the title also you have to provide. Suppose you have three different screens, every screen has its own title, so you have to create a title also in SE41 transaction. So these are the design area where you have to do your menus, application toolbars, standard toolbars, and everything. And some samples, I have just took a screenshot. This is the SE38 screenshot. So these are menus, and these are submenus, like menu title I can say, or names of a menu. And this is one menu, and under then you have one submenu. Okay, so there are some arrows. It denotes there are submenus or some more additional menus coming under this particular menu. Okay, this is menus and submenus. And these are called application toolbar buttons. So where you are able to find layout, pretty printer, pattern, and everything. So now actually in the previous GUI, if you're able to see, they have a different one. This command prompt and the back, save, close button, everything coming under standard toolbar. So differently they design in previous GUI, but in the newer versions they combine the command prompt along with your application toolbar buttons. Okay, it's keep on changing the designs. And then standard toolbar buttons, especially the save, close, back, and everything is coming under a little down of your screen. Okay, whenever if you enable the particular button, that is coming under your I can say is a taskbar of your screen. So where you are able to find the buttons or the standard toolbar buttons. So it's like standard toolbar buttons, it's like you are not able to create a button. They have a predefined standard buttons. You can assign a function code and you can enable it for your business scenario. Okay, in application toolbar you can keep whatever buttons you need, whatever functionality you need based on the business scenario. But standard toolbar, the buttons are already predefined. If you want, you can enable it and make use of it. And then title bar, it's look like the current newer version is look like this, like it's a title. Okay, so if you want to change the model pool programming, or this is a sales order screen, whatever it is, okay, create purchase order, change purchase order, you are able to see in different transactions, right? So those are nothing but a title bar. That is also coming under SC41. And in menu pointer, you are design everything like menus, application standard, and function keys, but the entire coding is coming under SC38. Okay, the same concept: module name output, module name input. Okay, here the point to be noted is in SC51 screen painter, you have an option called the place where you can define your module names. Okay, but in menu painter you don't have an option, but menu painter can access the screen painter modules by default. Okay, and here in menus you're not able to need anything in the PBO, right? Because menus is nothing but full of functionalities, buttons. You don't have anything like a screen. Before the screen pop-ups, I need to pass some values. There is no input component in your menus. Everything is an action menu only, action buttons only. Okay, so you're not going to write much on PBO for menu painter actions, but mostly you are going to use PAI module. So whatever module you declare in your screen, you are able to use it for your menus. In very simple way I can explain, menu painter is nothing but an additional functionality, or I can say duplicate functionality of your screen. Okay, so mostly if you have a save button, you have a save button in the application toolbar, you have control S as well, you have a check control F2 or control F3, that is also going to be part of the menu. So mostly it's going to be the additional functionality of your screen. So you can use the module of your screen painter. Okay, so whatever module you declare, you are able to make use of it for your menus or menus actions. Okay, and how to include your menu painter in your screen? There is a standard statement called set pf-status. Then you have to give your menu painter name within single quotes. The same way you're going to use the title. If you want to use a title, so you have to say set title bar and within single quotes your title name. If suppose you have a more than one screen and you have a different menus, depends on your business requirement, then you have to give a different name each, because every screen has its own PBO, right? It's going to be in the PBO. Before the screen pop-ups, I want my menu to be included in my screen, so you have to use the set PF status under SC38 in your module PBO module. Okay, same thing for title bar. Suppose I have three screens, I'm fine with all the three screens should have the same menu, means just give the set PF status in your initial screen, that will be carry forward or copy to the respective screens as well. If you feel you need a different menus for a different screen, you have to create three different menus and you have to include it using the statement called set PF status on the corresponding screen PBO module. Clear? And another one, how the transfer is happening, because function code, everything is a button. Okay, functionality wise everything is a button in menu painter. So if the click happens, based on that some code to be executed. So here you don't have any specific place for OK type variable, where in screen painter you have an option to declare a OK type variable which carries the function code from screen painter to SE38. But in menu painter you don't have it, but menu painter can able to access the screen painter OK type variable. The same thing, whatever you declare in your screen painter OK type variable, the same variable can be accessed by your menu painter buttons, menus, whatever it is. So you can use the same variable for your menu painters. Okay, menu painter buttons. Clear? So no need to define any module in menu painter and no need to create a OK type variable. So rest all same. You have to give a function code for each button. You have to design it. Those are same like AC41. Sorry, AC51. Okay. And what else? Yeah, that's it. I will show you each menus, how to create a menu, submenus and everything. Before go to AC41, make sure you have a program and that is in active state. Menus also depends on the program, same like your screen. screens also depends on the program, menus also depends on the program. Okay, and menu painter is optional. If you don't want your menus as per your requirement, just leave it. Okay, this is my system and I'm going to use the same program which we used in last two videos. So SAP ZJI model pool. So if you execute this is a model pool program, you need a transaction and better perspective for working with SAP model programmers. Just you go with AC80 or open the object list option. So it will be easy to transfer, no, sorry, move between your AC38, AC41, AC93, AC51. So it's very easy. So this is my transaction and just execute. So this is my screen, and currently if you see system and help, only two menus are displayed. If you open any other screen, you're able to see a lot of standard menus. If you open SE38, you'll get all these menus, but whatever screen you're seeing, system and help is a very standard menus from SAP. Even it is available in your custom screen as well. System and help is a standard menus, it will come. And this is a title menu, it shows SAP. So whatever I given as a title of my program, that is coming here. And this is my application toolbar. It currently doesn't have any data, sorry, any buttons or nothing, because this is a custom screen programming, and the standard toolbar is this one. There is no buttons currently. So I'm going to create a menu. I'll just go with one by one. First create a menu, submenus, then keep some buttons in the application toolbar, then enable the buttons in standard toolbar and end with title bar. Okay, let's go to the program. So this is my program, and here from here you are able to create your menu painter, and another name for menu painter is GUI status, and another name for title bar is GUI titles. If you select this, it will take you to SE41 directly. Okay, either way you can do it. You can do like this, or there's an initial time, so that's why I'm always opening the transaction and start from that particular transaction initial screen. And here I need a program that should be activated. Give the program name, and here you have to give your status name. Status is a combination of alphanumeric. It's not like a screen requires only numbers, it accepts only numbers, but here it's you can give whatever name you want. So normally we go with menu and then screen number. Which screen number? It's for a easy reference always. Okay, so given name of it, some naming convention if you have, just follow it, underscore by what is the screen, which screen you are going to design, are we going to attach this menu, and click create. Excuse me, short text menu for screen 100. Okay, this is a normal screen, means I'm creating a menu for the normal screen. So just click next, and this is the place where you're going to design your all the menu related stuffs. So here the first one is menu bar, wherever you're going to design the menus, and second one is the application toolbar. This one, this is nothing but application toolbar, what are the buttons you want. And the third one is the function key along with standard toolbar buttons. So here you can see standard toolbar buttons. Standard toolbar buttons are already predefined. So if you want to use any of this, just give a function code on it that will enable for you. And down you have the function keys. So you can assign the function keys. The function keys also predefined, and you can assign it, means you can use it for your any of your functionality, any of your buttons. Okay, we'll start with menus first. So by default, you are able to create 3 custom menus along with 2 standard menus, system and help. Okay, so I'm going to give the names first. So here what you have to give us, whatever the user seeing here, user interface, edit, go to, utilities, etc. environment, right? So that name, whatever name you give in this box, it will display like this. So let's go with first menu, and then go with any name you can give, depends on your design. Second menu and third menu. Okay, just a name. And if I click user interface, it will open it. Okay, so menu is ready, and if I click, it will give the list of menus available under this name. So to add this informations, you have to double click your menu. Then it will open a box for you. It's like a columns. One is code, one is text. Code is nothing but function code, and text is nothing but display, for the display purpose. So menu painter, if you come to menu painter, everything is a button, everything is an action. Okay, so this is a menu pointer, everything is in action. Okay, if you click extras and you click activate function in multiple status, it needs to perform some action, perform some functions. Okay, so everything is a function. So in menu, everything is divided into two categories. One is function code, one is text. Function code is for programmers, text is for users. I can say save function code. Okay, I'll go with this naming convention, fct underscore save, and text is save. Okay, and next option in the menu is fct go to, and here I can say go to screen 200. Okay, fine, and you can enter whatever information you want, you can enter it. And next, second menu, just double click. Okay, this is for second menu, and function code, okay, I can say SCVA03, and open sales order display. And function code exit, close the window, and here you can give some lines like this, enter dotted some lines, you're able to see excuse me, some lines between the menus, like active and inactive. You can see the some lines. So if you want some line, keep the function code empty and just put a hyphen till end of the text and press enter. It automatically converted into lines. Okay, and function code delete the record. Okay, fine. I'm not giving anything in the third menu. Now, if I want to create a sub menu, so like interface, this is a one menu and this is sub menu for it. Okay, so for a sub menu, this check is going to act as a text. It doesn't require any function code, because if you keep the cursor, it automatically open another menu. It doesn't need any code from your custom program. Okay, so just leave the function code empty. Then you can say go to, just double click. Okay, if you double click any of your menu text, it will open the sub menu. Okay, so go to here I need a function code SC11. Okay, so call SC11, and if you feel some more function code extras, double click, sorry, some more another sub menu. So here you can see function code utilities. Okay, utilities. Okay, so this way you're able to do it. This is the maximum length, I can say, so maximum option. So 1, 2, 3 overall you can create 3 menus, maybe one main menu and 2 sub menus. Okay, so this is the idea. Let's save it. We'll go one by one, and we'll see how it's reflect in your program. I saved it and activated it. So I created only menus, and I have created 3 menus, and in that first menu has only main menu, second menu has one main menu and 2 sub menus. Okay, let's see one by one. Now I need to include this menu. What is the name of the menu? Menu underscore 100. I need to include this in a PBO, because before screen pop-ups, my menu to be included in my screen. So go to the relevant screen PBO module. I designed this for a screen 200 in my program. I have two different screens, 100 and 200. The menu design is only for 100. So go to screen. Okay, let me go to the program first. Okay, here go to screen 100, or you can directly go to PBO status 100. Let me go a little step by step. Go to screen 100. In this screen, I want to include my menu. So go to the PBO module. Here the module name is status underscore 100. Double click. It's already created. So let's go to change mode. And the syntax would be normally we use the first line because before performing any steps or any operations, we include the menu. Always go with the first option, first line. PF status within single quotes, capital letter, it's case sensitive, and name of your menu pointer, menu underscore 100. That's it. Activate. Now it's visible. There is no action. We didn't write any code. We didn't write any perform any code for the action. Just it will visible in your screen. Just go to GI underscore screen. So here 100 is the initial screen. So just F8. So here you're able to see first menu. Just click it. You'll have save and go to screen. Second menu. It's a mouse over is automatically comes here. Open SO display, close window, delete the record, go to, and here SC call S11 extras and the utilities. So there are menus and two sub menus. Here if you identify, if you noticed, the third menu is not displayed because I created just a name of the menu. Under the third menu, I didn't have any menus. I didn't create a single menu under the third menu. That is the reason you're not able to find out. So a menu needs at least one menu, means at least one option in the menu, then only it will visible. Otherwise it won't visible. It won't give any syntax error as well. Okay. So this is the way to create a menu. And now I'm going to add some what do you call, if you click this particular, go to screen 200, I'm going to write a code on it. Okay, to write a code you need a PAI module and you need a OK code to transfer the function code from SC41 to SC38. I already mentioned we don't have any proper place in SC41 to define a PBO or PI menu as well as PI module, as well as we don't have any place for OK type, create a OK type variable in SC41. So SC41 is going to use all the SC51 properties, especially modules and OK type variable. Exit. So here PAI module, again I go from the screen level. So here this is the PAI underscore 100. So menu painters function or buttons is going to be used to this PAI underscore 100 module. There is no connection. You don't want to explicitly create a connection between 41 and PAI 100. It will take, or it will grant directly. Okay. And element list and menu painter can access this variable as well. Okay. Otherwise, one more option, you can directly use SciUCom. That is also the part of menu painter. I will show you that. So let me go to PAI module of screen 100. Okay. And the best practice is, for example, if I want to go to call screen 200, from the screen, I already written a code to call the screen 200. Then the best practice is give the same function code in your menu painter as also. No need to give different function code for the same functionality. Even from screen, if you click a button, I want to call screen 200. Even the same thing to be happen in the menu also. Then give the same function code in your menu painter as also. So I copy this function code. So here go to GUI status, nothing but menu painter, double click, it will take you there, menu, double click, first menu. So this is the one, right? So same functionality, I'm going to give the same function code, FCT S200. So this will give like avoid the duplicate of the same code in your program. So now go to transaction, execute. First menu, go to screen. It won't go because there is a mandatory option here. So just give 1, 2, 3. And first menu, go to screen 200. It takes you to screen 200. Okay. So mostly the functionality, whatever in a screen, most probably we are going to keep in the menu as well. Okay, so there is no different functionality between a screen and menu. So if that is the case, please maintain the same function code between your screen design as well as your menu design. So this is a way to write a code. Okay, what else? So something is different over here. Save, I have a save, but I didn't write any code on it. Okay, open SO display. Let me open, open a VA03 transaction. Let me call VA03 transaction. What is the function code? Go to the menu painter, get the function code of it. Second menu, right? Yeah. Open as FCT VA03. FCT underscore VA03. So go to PAI module. We have the code already. So I'm going to continue that. Else if OK code underscore 100 equal to FCT underscore VA03. So to call the transaction, the syntax is call transaction within single quotes VA03 transaction code. Simple. Activate. Go to the transaction. Execute. 1, 2, 3. Second menu, open SO display. So it will display, it will open the transaction VA03. So transaction is VA03. So this is a way you can able to call any transaction. It may be a custom or it may be a standard transaction. Use a syntax call transaction VA03. And I don't want to repeat the same, and again depends on your design. You can write the code. Now you know where to write the code for your menu painter. Okay, so go to call S11, use the same syntax call transaction within single quotes S11. Got it? So the next in menu painter is double click from here. Okay, so this is a way to create a menus submenus. Okay, and it's deleted because it doesn't, third minute it got deleted because it doesn't have any menus. And next I'm going to create buttons in my application toolbar. In the application toolbar you have three different or three varieties of button you're able to create. One is a button with an icon. Another one is a button with icon plus some text, and a button with just a text. Okay, so maybe if you see pattern pretty printer, it has a button, it doesn't have an icon. So three different form of buttons you're able to keep or place in your application toolbar. Okay, so for that, expand this. So you have the maximum number of buttons in your application toolbar is 1 to 35 buttons. Okay, so these are all function codes. Whatever the box you are seeing here, this is or nothing but enter the function code of your button. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create is one of the button which is already available here. Maybe I can say call VA03. Okay, so maintain the same function code. Yes, this one, FCT VA03, and double click to close also. It's kind of a toggle button on and off. Okay, FCT VA03. I'm going to create a button only with icon. Okay, this is a function code I enter. It's nothing but action. This is the one which we are going to use in SE38. This is not for user. This is only for the programmers. And press enter. It will pop up for further details of your button. The first option is what is the function key associated with your button. It's like Control F2, Control F3 we use for check and activate. Like that, if you want to use any of, you can't create it, you can pick it, you can choose it, whatever is available, you can choose it. For example, you don't have F1 because it's already chosen for something else, or the standard F1 help. So F3 is also not available. It's a back one. So it's display whatever is available. So in this, based on availability, you can pick it. So I can pick F2 for display my VA03 transaction. Just double click. Done. Okay, now it shows this, the down one is the nothing but a display. It's a preview how your button is displaying in your application toolbar. Now it's displaying just a name, but I don't want this. So just double click the function code. it will take you to the, or it will open a pop-up window with further more information. It's here, it has only function text. Icon name is empty, so that is the reason there is no icon over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give an icon. Just select standard icons, whatever you want, you can select it. You can find some icons related to your button. Display sales summary or sales overview, item details. Okay, I'll go with the first one, icon. And this is nothing but icon text. I don't want any icon text as of now for this button. Let me skip and go to info text is a tool type. So tool tip, whenever you place your mouse over your button, so it will display what kind of button it is. So sales display. Okay, and fast path is nothing but alt. Normally if you open any MS Office applications, so if you want to use a shortcut for a menu, we use alt key, right? Alt F, alt O, so then automatically it will open the particular menu. So here also you can choose some of the alphabet from your function key, from the function text. Okay, so once you select O, S, whatever is available, then you are able to see the underline. Whatever you give fast path, you're able to see the underline under your whatever the alphabet you choose from here. So let me go with D. Okay, there is a fast display. So for this menu, it will come as D. Just click next. But one more thing, we are creating a button in the application toolbar, but the fast path is applicable for your menus. So if this action, if the function code is available in your menu bar, then this fast path will be useful. If it is not available in the menu, only in application toolbar, then fast path is not required. And click next. Okay, done. And this is the preview. Okay, so next I'm going to use the exit. So what is the function code for exit? So there's no exit here. Okay, exit is fct exit. So here I'm going to create a button with icon and, excuse me, text. So again double click. So here I'm going to choose the icon as close. Close icon, change. Stop. Okay, I'll go with icon reject. And here you can give the icon text. So if you want icon as well as name, you can give. Info tooltip fast path you can give. I am just keeping here. Just click. You can add it. Okay. So this is the preview. Icon with text. And final one is fct save and f6. I want just a name on it, so I don't want to give icon and also just give whatever the function text is coming, it's coming like this. Now back toward it. Go to transaction. Anyway, the set TF status is already available, so you don't want to do it. Once you come and execute, it will reflect in your screen. So here it is. So sales display, close the window, and save is save. So here tooltip I given, so it's overwrite your function text, otherwise it will take the function text as a tooltip. Okay, so function code is same, so automatically it triggers, opens the VA03 transaction. Okay, so for this also you can write a code in a PAI module. So for example, for the close, I think I already written a code for it, fct exit. Yes. So here you can use fct exit, or you can use sciucom. So for your reference I used or, otherwise it's not required. Okay, I don't want to confuse you. Let's go with use UML. This also the way you can use it for your menu painters. Even screens also useful, but if you have multiple screens, the better option is go with the function code for each screen. Okay, but this is a system variable which carries the function code of any event. Even press enter also it carries what is the function code for the enter key. Okay, just activate it. 3 and I can click close. So let's close the entire application. So this is for application toolbar. So we have seen three things: menu bars, application toolbar, and function keys also. If you expand the function key, whatever you selected is automatically assigned here. If not, you have to assign manually, otherwise it will automatically assign. Next one is standard toolbar. So standard toolbar, you have predefined button. So you can add the function code, it will enable in your screen. And another a point is, excuse me, as I mentioned in the previous or the old GUI, all the standard toolbars enable over here. Okay, if you remember or recollect, you have this command prompt, and then you have all the standard toolbar: back, yellow color button, red color is for stop and everything. But in the new GUI, even the buttons are segregated depends on the functionality. For example, print is coming here. This is a standard screen. Okay, so print is coming here, and you can see save, next, cancels are coming little down. So it depends on the functionality. The same way it will enable the button in your screen also. Let's take print and save. Here I'm going to give just save function code. Give whatever function code you want, and here I'm going to give the function code, but this is not the actual functionality. If I click this print button, what happens? I given a function code to call the sales order screen. Okay, the code is already written. So just I want to make sure whatever the function code written in your menus, you are responsible to write the code for it. Okay, so print also, if you feel to be printed, then you have to write a code for it. Activate, and let's see how it's display in the screen, and execute. So here you have save button in the down, and the print is in the your application toolbar itself. So this was the design is little modified in the new GUI, and if I click print, it will go to VA03 transaction, because the code, the function code which I return is depends on my own program code. So whatever I return, the function code or the button is based on the function code, it will reflect. Okay, and so exit is comes here. These are standard things. Okay, so this is about enabling the button in the standard toolbar, and the final one is title bar. There are two ways to create a title. So here right click, create GUI titles. So here I can give screen hundred title, maybe title 1. So here I can give screen 100. Okay, and another way is go to menu painter and select the title list and click create, and here you can give same thing. So here it's 200, screen 200. Okay, next, and you have to activate it, either activate in SE41 or activate in SE38 from the top of your program. So from here, right click, activate it. Okay, so now the titles are ready. You have one new folder, GUI title, and go to the PBO of your screen, PBO module of your screen, and the syntax is set title. I'm sorry, what is the title? Screen 100 T1. Okay, and then go to status 200. So here I'm going to use only the title bar, because I'm fine with the same menu which can be followed in my continuous screens as well. So only one menu I'm using. If you're not giving any new PF status, the previous screen PF status will followed in the next screen as well. So if you have a different PF status, create one more menu painter and give the corresponding, come to the PPO model of the corresponding screen and give set PO status different name for it. Okay, and then go to transaction F8. So here it shows screen 100, And if you go to screen 200, so still the same title is coming. Somewhere it's missing. Here, T1, T1, 100, 200. Okay, there is a spelling mistake. So within single quotes, whatever you give, it doesn't make, it doesn't do any syntax check. So now, if it is, okay, one more additional point. If the same GUI status is required in the following screens, then you don't want to give explicitly over here. So it will copy the same thing for the other screens. Same thing for title also. If you have only one title, 5 screens, all the 5 screens, you have the same title. It will follow all the 5 screens. Okay. So here it kind of following because there's a spelling mistake. So it not recognizing this title bar in any of your screen or menu pointer option. So it's followed the previous screen to the next screen. So let's see how it's behaving now. Let me activate it. Okay, go to transaction, execute. 1, 2, 3. Here is screen 100 and here it's screen 200. Okay, so the same menu is following in screen 200 as well. If you want, create a new menu and assign it in the corresponding screen PBO module. So this is about menu painters. So menu painter is the additional option for the screen, and if you design a module pool project, then menu painters plays a major role, because mostly user needs, if it is a bigger design in the model pool, definitely they want, or if not also, better you provide it's a user defined or user friendly option, definitely will be liked by your client. Okay, whatever information, whatever options available in your screens, whatever buttons or events, just give the same thing in your menus also. Okay, hope this might be useful. Just play around with menu painter, and if you have any questions or queries, please let me know. Thank you so much for your time. See you in the next video. Bye.